Live from the Falcons Nest on the campus of Forest Lake Christian High School. Touchdown Production, celebrating 11 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present the CIF NorCal Division V Basketball Playoffs, presented by Farmers Insurance. Today in the first round of the Division V Boys Basketball Playoffs, your Central Valley League and Sac Joaquin Section Champion, your Forest Lake Christian Falcons, take on the Woodside Priory Panthers. It's the opening game of the road to Division V state titles, so don't you dare go anywhere. We've got the Forest Lake Christian NorCal basketball coming up next, right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Well, the Forest Lake Christian Falcons return home triumphantly tonight as Division V section champions for the first time in school history as they open up the NorCal tournament with a home game against Woodside Priory. Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you are across our Foothill network of stations. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown welcoming you to Forest Lake Christian High School for tonight's final basketball telecast of the year. Our producer and director tonight is Gil Dominguez, and of course the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team is on hand after 2 weeks and over 900 miles of playoff basketball. And Paul, this will be one and only telecast from Forest Lake this year.
You're right, Marty, and the Falcons will enjoy some home cooking here on their home floor tonight, as this place is going to be packed. In fact, they were in this gym as we were setting up tonight an hour in advance, Marty, so it will be jammed. You know, this gym itself, in case someone hasn't been here, is very small and intimate. The bleachers here on one side of the gym only, and they actually only go up about 6 rows, so it's going to be packed and tight and loud tonight.
You're right, Paul, and so these intimate confines of the nest should help these Falcons tonight.
And the fans are going to be right on top of the action, and so they'll be very involved, and the Panther fans are coming out in large numbers also. This should be an exciting game.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to it. And of course, this is the beginning of the road to the state title. Both of these teams are only 3 games away from competing for the biggest prize in basketball, the Division V state title. So as the teams come onto the floor and start their warm-ups, we'll take our first break of the evening, and then when we come back, we'll talk to the Falcons coach, Dave Thomas, and then get ready for the player introductions and the tip-off. I have to remind you that this exclusive coverage of the Forest Lake basketball playoff is being underwritten tonight by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. HBE Rentals is open daily and is a full-service rental facility and supply yard to help you get ready for winter. HBE has aerial lifts, chippers, weed eaters, trenchers, tractors by Bobcat and Kubota, pressure washers, backhoes, and much, much more. Everyone knows it's cheaper to rent than to buy, but when you're ready, HBE also has equipment for sale. They are committed to providing quality products and service and have done that since 1953. It's HBE Rentals, proud to be a part of the Hanson Enterprises, where no project is too small.
And by our friend Dallas Wilhelm and Soft Answers. Dallas Wilhelm is your local computer genius and specializes in computer software management, design, and consulting. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers is the best friend you and your computer system ever had. Dallas is the one to call for all those hard-to-solve computer problems where time is of the essence. So make your computer and computer system your friend again, with help from Dallas Wilhelm and Soft Answers, a proud supporter of Nevada Union Sports.
Hills Flat Lumber Company. Now is the time to see the outdoors with windows and doors from Hills Flat. Hills Flat carries a complete line of door and window products from Geldwin, Solitude, Certainty, Mercer, and Velux. They can provide new or replacement windows, and Hills Flat window and door specialists are always on hand at both stores. They offer wood, vinyl, patio, and garden doors, skylights, and they have the rental tools you need for easy installation. So shop where the pros shop at Hills Flat Lumber Company in Colfax and the newest store in Grass Valley.
And by Forest Lake Christian High School. Choosing the right high school has become one of the most strategic decisions a parent can make. Education is not value neutral anymore, and every institution will work to shape the worldview of an impressionable child. It demands a quality choice. The mission of Forest Lake Christian School is to provide a biblically centered education where truth transforms mind and character. Students are equipped to testify to the hope that is found in Jesus Christ. Daily instruction from God's Word and dedicated Christian teachers provide a model of Christian excellence for all students. That's Forest Lake Christian High School.
And by Touchdown Production, celebrating a decade plus one of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us tonight, and be sure to tune in next time as we begin our 2008 coverage of the high school spring sports. We'll start at Nevada Union with boys volleyball as the Miners take on Wood Creek Timberwolves. So be sure to join Jim Adams and Ed Martin for NU versus Wood Creek as we continue the tradition of high school sports television right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Well, Paul, it's I'm looking out on the floor here at Forest Lake Christian High School, and what do I see but a young man, 7 foot 2 inches.
7 foot 2 inches, the tallest player we've seen so far this season in any division, whether it be Division 4 or Division 5, and that is the senior, I make sure I get his name right, so make sure he doesn't come over and pound on me. It's Greg Samoji.
Yeah.
And we understand from the coach.
That's him right there.
Yeah, that's him. And we understand from the coach that he actually plays on the Hungarian national team along with fellow student Andre Helmasi. And they are a dynamic duo for this team, I understand.
Yeah, it's too bad one of their players is 6'9" junior, and he's got a bad leg, and he's sitting on the bench. What a tough time to come down to the state final qualifications and not be able to play.
But you know, on the other end of it, Marty, this Forest Lake Christian team, the Falcons, have done a whale of a job this year winning the section title, and they've got something to bring to this party today. They are shooters, they are defensive players, they're ball handlers. I think they're going to give Woodside Panthers a real tussle tonight, and I'm looking forward to a great game.
Yeah, and we'll be right here waiting for the tip-off very shortly. But before we go to the tip-off and go to Gil, I guess we'll start the mentions for the seconds group, or do you want to wait, or you want to take it?
Okay. Yeah, Marty. As the crowd roars its approval here at Forest Lake Christian, capacity crowd on their side, little bit of room left over here on the Wood Creek side, as your section champion Forest Lake Christian Falcons take to the floor. And of course, welcome everybody to the NorCals, our 31st basketball game of the year. Started all over with the NUIT on December 6th, and it finishes up today here on the floor of what we fondly refer to as the Nest here in Colfax. So this means, guys, we've done every venue.
You certainly have.
In the foothills. As Dave does his paperwork right here, and then we will get a word. He hands the game ball off, and there he is. Dave, you kept him in the locker room a little long.
Right. We were going. We had a good scouting report from a coach that coached at their rival, and so we were going over some of the things they do and what we need to do to be effective.
What's the feeling of the boys tonight?
I think they're very excited about this game. They really want a shot at Branson, and they're not looking ahead. They know this is a good team, and their size, but they have confidence in our style of play, and so if we can play our style, we feel we'll be competitive.
Now, the last time we saw you, of course, was in the press conference room at Arco Arena, receiving the accolades from the press, and your players basking in the light of the newly won section championship. What was the mood the next day and on Monday here in campus?
Everybody was excited about it.
Did you let them enjoy it till 3 o'clock?
Yes, I did.
And then how was practice? You only had the one day.
Right. We practiced. We had a good spirited practice, and we didn't do anything really different because we really didn't know what to expect. We didn't have our scouting reports yet. But, as they say, they're a bona fide good team. They have a great program, and, it's going to be a great game.
Well, as we were talking before we came on the air, Forest Lake boys haven't been in this position in 7 years. So for this group right here, they were all the way back in the 5th grade when that happened.
Right. Another thing, too, is 7 years ago we went to Branson and we had lost at Arco. And so, Branson just dismantled us. But, I think this team, it's not quite as big as that team, but I think we're just as talented. I think this is the best team we've ever had.
Now, we didn't get a chance to talk to you after the Arco game, but what was your assessment of their play at Arco?
Our play, we played great. We did exactly what we wanted to do, and I said before that game that I thought that Brookside was very talented but played a little bit undisciplined occasionally, and I think we did a good job scoring off of their defense. And we played good enough defense to keep him in check most of the time.
Well, you got the opening tip and went all the way and slammed it home. That had to be a good sign.
Right. We're not we're going to try it tonight too.
Lay it up.
Obviously, right. No, but it'll be interesting on the tip. He has an 8-inch height advantage on Josh, and I think that's going to be a new experience for Josh. But nevertheless. We're going to, go with our normal game plan. We're going to try and run an up-tempo game because everybody that has talked to me about this team says that they prefer to play a little more ball control type of game. And we're told that we need to try our up-tempo game.
All right, Dave. Well, listen, thanks a lot for spending a few minutes here. I know you got several things to do before the tip-off, but thanks for joining us here. And, of course, congratulations from everybody in the Foothills on your section championship. The only section champion in the Foothills this year, and it's the Forest Lake Falcons.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, Dave Thomas there as he gets ready to take care of business here on the court at the Falcons' Nest. It's NorCal playoffs. It's Paul Brown, Marty Mortensen doing their final basketball game of the season. Guys, thank you so much for helping out with all the broadcasts this season. It's been a lot of fun. We've been everywhere, seen everything. And, let's hope that we wrap it up on a happy note here tonight as Forest Lake opens up its road to the state title, only 3 games away from the state title. It's a long way since back in December and November. Guys, back to you.
Certainly is, and we're ready for another 6 or 7 weeks. What do you think?
I'd go for it, actually, and I'm also ready for a great baseball season ahead, Marty. Yep. So
we're looking forward to that.
Do it all again.
Out there. All right, I'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Beam Easy Living Center. The Beam Center is proud to introduce its new Beam HEPA Whole House Air Filtration System. In the past, you could only clean the air in one room at a time, but now with the new Beam HEPA system, you can clean the air in your entire home because it works with your existing heating and air conditioning system. Tested and proven in the field by the Department of Home Defense. In the war against biological terror, the new Beam HEPA system is now available and affordable for everyday home use and is perfect for today's high living standards. See it on display at the Beam Easy Living Center. Their name is synonymous with clean air.
And by All Phase Heating and Air Conditioning. Customer satisfaction is the reason that Doran and Max Bennett are celebrating 11 years of serving you in Nevada County. And they want to thank you for the trust you have placed in them, whether when you needed service, repairs, or installation. They also remind you that All Phase Heating and Air Conditioning is the Nevada County's only certified Tran Comfort Specialist. So whether it's heating, cooling that you need, you can always trust All Phase Heating and Air Conditioning because they know how to cool and heat your home.
And by Shelley's Smart Shopper. Shelley Smart Shopper is coming to a mailbox near you and is ready to save you money on products and services for your life. Shelley Smart Shopper is chock full of shopping savings that last for a full 3 months. Inside the March edition, you'll find coupon values for restaurants, specialty shops, and services. Even a discount on our Game of the Week DVD is there. There is everything you need for your home and your life in Shelley's Smart Shopper.
And by B&C True Value Home Center and Garden Center. You know, spring is just around the corner, so it's time to spring into action with spring cleaning all around your house with the help from B&C. At B&C, you'll always find a large selection of tools and accessories, those that you need to get that cleaning done fast. Buckets, mops, brooms, all sizes of cleaners and window cleaner, and an assortment of cleaning products that will help you to wash that dirt away. So get ready and visit the Garden Center and get a head start on planning. So right here, right now, B&C True Value Hardware and Home Center will help you out.
Stand by Touchdown Production, celebrating our 11th season of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown, bringing you all of this exciting Forest Lake Falcon basketball action tonight. Thanks for making us the #1 television show in the foothills, now with over 50 broadcasts each week. In Auburn on ACTV Channel 20, on Suddenlink Channel 16, in Lake of the Pines area, it's Channel 7, and of course in Grass Valley and Nevada City, you can see the game of the week on NCTV Channel 11.
So Marty, we're about ready to get this game going. About 3 minutes left in the warm-up. Tell me what your thoughts are on how these two teams are going to match up.
Well, Woodside hasn't been scoring a lot of points. They're more ball handlers and try to get it inside to their big man to put it up. But I think if Forest Lake can do what they did at Arco
right
the other night, they can run this team up and down this court. Now, one of the disadvantages is this floor is a little bit smaller than Arco Arena's floor, and it's got a lot different basketball backstop look. So that's something to think about, and it may affect the other team. Let's take a look now at the grid so far this year, Paul.
Okay. Here they are, the 2008 CIF State Basketball NorCals. This is the Division IV. You see St. Mary's on the March the 4th against Eureka, and that is tonight. They're also playing Colfax is playing Menlo, and we will maybe get some reports from Gil Dominguez in the truck on that, hopefully. And then Branson will play a Tule Lake team that will have to travel all the way from far northern California. And so Tule Lake will have a long trip there, and they'll play Branson. And then, of course, Woodside is going to be playing right here, the Forest Lake Christians team. We're going to about ready to have that game in about 1:39 seconds. The winner of these two will play the winner of the Branson-Tule Lake game, which many people predict will be Branson.
Yeah, we were talking to the coach from Woodside, Al Klein, and he said there's us, Forest Lake, and then a team all by itself is Branson.
The Branson team. When he talked about the Branson team, Marty, his eyes rolled up in his head,
yep.
And he said there's the rest of the league, and then there's Branson.
Yep.
So I haven't seen him play, but with that, you can only guess what they must be like. The thing I like about this Forest Lake Falcon team, and that we saw at Arco, Marty, is that they love to score the ball. They score a lot of points. They're excellent ball handlers and jump shooters, and they take it right at them, and they never stop.
No,
even when they had a lead, they kept pushing the ball.
Right, that's right, exactly right. Let's see if we can pick up the court announcer.
CCPOA, the California Milk Advisory Board, Gatorade, Max Preps, and Spalding. The CIF would like to thank publicly Farmers Insurance for its support of high school athletics through their statewide presentation of all CIF championship events. Insurance you need at a price you can afford. Nobody has more discounts than Farmers Insurance. Call 1-800-FARMERS for your local agent.
As they're about to announce players.
Also, Mason's proud to be a supporting partner of the CIF. and pleased to help support our schools through the shop education program with
Forest Lake boys,
Find out more at
they look relaxed, huh?
There's Josh Ritchart.
Macy's.
There's star players.
Way to go.
Looks a little nervous, but at least he's in his home gym.
That's
The
correct.
official sports drink of the regional and state championships is Gatorade.
There's a shot of our referees.
Official sponsor of CIF
Referees for tonight's ball game will be Jeff Lauer, Ryan Johnson, and Dave Shelton. Three officials for this game tonight.
Of CIF regional and state championships, always ready, always there. The California Army.
Well, we got a packed house tonight, Paul.
They're going to be lining up along the back wall, I'm sure. They keep coming in, and the bleachers are full. As we wait for this game, Marty, as we wait for this game, there's a real interesting story about this Woodside Priory team. They're a Hungarian school. As the coach Al Klein told us, they actually were founded in 1956 by Hungarian monks.
Yeah, they came over and settled in Portola Valley.
Right.
And so they get A and B students that speak English very well from
Hungary and Lithuania, and that's why many of the players in the field are of Hungarian descent.
But you know, the thing is, I wonder if did they check the birth certificates at the door
to make sure they're of age?
Have you ever seen a 7'2" senior in high school?
You know, like we said, it's the tallest player we've seen in the last 3 years.
Exactly. There he is, right there. That is Greg Samochi, and he's one big tall tower, isn't he?
The coach said that I asked him how many points Greg scored tonight, and he didn't really have an answer. He says he doesn't keep statistics. He says that
very emphatic about that.
He was, and he said that some teams, some nights he scores 4 points, and some nights he scores over 20. Some teams will try to put 2 and 3 players on him and just take him out of the game.
Right.
And some just try to match up with him as best they can, and those nights he gets a lot of points.
Right, exactly. The coach was very confident. He had a tough loss to, what was that school that they played? Well, I'm trying to look. I couldn't see it, but anyway, they had beaten this team.
I think he said it was
Brookside Christian.
Right.
Yeah, they had beaten them twice. No, it was Sacred Heart.
And they let it get away from them.
Yeah, they had beaten them twice during the league, and then lost to them in the playoff by 1 point.
So I expect this game to be a very up-tempo game. Like the coach said, he's going to try and push the ball.
These players are the Central Coast section runner-up. The Panthers are coached by Mr. Al Klein.
Both teams are being introduced.
Yeah, this team was 16-0 during league and 24-5 overall for the season. So they've got a very respectable record. There's some very good basketball players.
They're just announcing the section champion, Forest Lake Falcons. Brings this crowd to life. It's a big moment for these kids.
It has to be.
You bet.
Yeah, they're nervous on the bench now, but when the tip-off goes, they'll be ready to play.
They sure were impressive at Arco.
They did. They looked good.
They took it right to them, and it was a team that they were supposed to lose to, and there was never a doubt.
No, since that tip and roll and dunk at the start of the game, and that's kind of set the tone for the entire game.
Number 3, a sophomore.
So we have the player introductions.
These will be the players that on the squad.
That's Keaton Carnaro.
Number 10 is Bariga. And then Mark Wilhite. He's the junior forward.
senior Ryan Drager.
Ryan Drager, senior.
And number 22, a junior, Dinko Marshanovsky.
Yeah, he's the young man with the
The bad ankle.
yeah. So Coach Dave Thomas comes over and shakes hands and doesn't go too far. He's got his ankle in a cast.
Another junior, Tyler Starling.
Tyler Starling, number 24, 6'7". Some tall kids on this team, aren't there?
Senior, Joe Wilhite.
Joe Wilhite.
And now at this point, I'd like to bring to you the supporting players of the Forest Lake Christian Falcons.
Supporting players not starting tonight for Forest Lake Falcons. Coached by Dave Thomas. 11-2 overall in league, and overall in the season, 22-9. There's Dawson Young.
And number 13, the junior Robbie Hearn.
13 is Robbie Hearn. He saw some action in
Number 14,
Arco.
junior Travis Stokes.
Travis Stokes.
And number 21, the junior Johnny Unamoto.
Johnny Unamoto.
Johnny got some playing time.
Yeah, he did.
And number 25, Dmitry Masenko.
Number 25, sophomore. He'll be around for
42,
2 more years.
Billy Corbin.
Billy Corbin.
And number 53, another junior, Zach Brannigan.
Zach Brannigan. They've got a lot of juniors on this squad, and so they'll be here next year.
Number 5 from Woodside Priory, Nate Feldman.
Nate Feldman.
He'll be the starting guard tonight. Point.
And from Forest Lake, a Falcon, number 10, Ben Sparling.
Ben Sparling had a good one. I got the statistics over from the game. I think he had a pretty good night.
He had a great night, and he's a good ball handler, too.
From the Woodside Priory, Kyle Burka.
Kyle Burka.
And number 20, the Falcons, Austin Maynard.
Austin Maynard.
Also takes a share in the ball handling.
And
Plays the 2.
Woodside's number 12, Ignace Pavlonius.
Pavlonius.
And for the Falcons, number 22, Pierce Ozarka.
Pierce Ozarka.
Ozarkon, a shooter. We saw him shooting the 3.
And Woodside's number 15, Greg Somoji.
There's a man.
He's something to see.
Number 23, Josh Ritchart.
Let's see how he matches up with Josh. Josh has never played anybody this tall, and Josh is sophomore.
Josh is 6'6", towered over him. So it's going to be a great match. He's got a big smile on his face. Holy smokes.
You got to love it.
Yeah. And that's Andrea's Helma C.
Number 11, Andrew.
And then Andrew Ritchart, the leader of the team, and the cog that makes this machine run.
Number 31, Jason Camacho.
And number 31 is Jason Camacho.
So it's time to get this show on the road. You can see a little nervousness on their face here, and it's a little tense in this gym. Would you agree, Marty?
Oh, I think so.
Everybody's looking forward to seeing how these two teams are going to match up.
For the
Fans are quiet as they filled up the stand. No place to sit. The only thing was we put our table and in here with all of our equipment, and we've taken up about 12
seats.
Yeah.
I'm afraid someone's gonna ask me to move out of here.
All right, now we'll rise now for our playing of our national anthem.
License number 8K04603.
As the teams move out on the center of the court.
We have extra parking up behind the high school gym here on the track. And now for the Falcons, the head coach, Mr. David Thomas.
David Thomas, coach. He does.
And Mr. Gil Dominguez. Now, if you would please join me in standing for the singing of the national anthem with Miss Regan McLean.
Reagan McLean will be doing the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Nice job, Don Megan. In honor of the Hungarian players, I think Paul Brown will now sing the Hungarian national anthem.
Okay.
No. This is Austin Maynard will lead us in prayer.
Dear God, thank you for this beautiful day and the opportunity to come out and play basketball. Pray that we can play to the best of our abilities tonight and have a safe trip home. God, these things in your name.
And I think we're about ready to get this show on the road.
Well, what do you think?
Here's what I think.
Okay.
The Falcons are on their home court. They're going to be much more comfortable than this Panther team. And if they can win this first quarter and get their sea legs under them, they got a real good chance of taking this one. I think the first few minutes of this game and seeing how they're going to play their Greg Somaji is going to be a real important time. We're going to see how this plays out.
Well, Ja. Yeah. No dunk on the first
No, not this time. And imagine that. He actually won the tip.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder how that happened. All right, bringing the ball up the court is Helmsley. Now they work at the outside. This is their game plan. They don't score many points, and they work the ball all around the court. Good defense by the Falcons. 12 on the shot clock, takes it in, and nice block by Andrew Ritchart. 6 seconds on the shot clock, inside down low, and it's going to be
2 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to try and put 4 back on. The clock is showing 29, but there's only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. So they're running a weave, Marty. We haven't seen this very much. It's old-style basketball. They actually run a weave, and they're not going into the low block like you would suspect.
There's a three-pointer going up, and he gets it. Nothing but net. Nice shot in there. Left all alone was Burka. He gets the first 3 points of the game. So now Maynard will bring it up, and he dishes it off to Sparling. Now there's Andrew gets it in. Now they take it in low, puts it up. Doesn't go, right off the rim. Good shot in there by Arzakhan. He had to go over the top of Samoji. Now taking it in, almost stolen away. Can't do it. All right, now driving it in, and he's going to be fouled.
Looks like they got to reach in. It was on number 22. That's Arzakhan. I think a lot of coaches would be tempted to just post Samoichi to the block and feed the ball into him every time, and that's just not what this coach does.
Look at that, how he goes up there and turns it over like that. That's going to be hard to stop.
You think?
There's a shot, nothing but net by Josh Ritchart.
Well, if Samoji's going to give Josh that shot, Josh is going to take it, and he's very good at that top of the key shot. He can shoot the 3.
Now they work it around again, try to set it down low, and that's, I don't know how you're going to stop that. His 4th point. They work it around. Here comes Andrew. Dishes it off. And he gets again. Nice shot in there by Josh. Nice touch, Paul.
Samoji's is letting him have it. He's standing out there by himself. He wasn't anywhere close guarding him. He's going to have to come out and get Josh, and Josh is going to have that shot all night.
Helmsy now being guarded in there by Andrew. Switch off, baseline, puts it up, nothing but net. Nice touch in there by Burka. Gets his 5th point of the game.
No press by the Panthers.
Fadeaway jumper doesn't go, and with the rebound is Somaji. .5-12 and counting, 9-4 the score. Thought about a 3 and he traveled on his way to the hoop. That was Helmsy. Now they get it almost knocked away, and I think it was. That Sparling takes it in, and he gets the shot. 10-footer.
Well, the Falcons are shooting a high percentage from the outside, and they're going to have to. It's 3 for 4.
Now they work it outside, gets a screen. And look at this. Oh, my goodness. That's too easy, isn't it, Paul?
I don't know what they're going to do to stop that.
There's a turnover. First one of the game. Errant pass by Maynard. Timeout being called.
The only way you're going to stop that, Marty, is to put a big body on that guy and keep him out of the key. And that's going to take, let's take a look at it. We're going to have a replay of that. And this is a simple pick and roll. He's going to simply go down the slot. And then look, you see Josh is playing far too far out, leaving him all alone with the basket for the dunk. And don't expect Josh to get up there and put a hand in his face, because that's someplace in the stratosphere.
11-6.
You know, I don't see a press either. Maybe the Falcons will go into a press and try to.
Here they come
now. They're pressing.
And it's going to be tipped in there by one of the Falcon players. So inbounding will be Helmsy. Cross court, three-pointer going up, in and out. And nice rebound in there by Josh Ritchart. Now they got Andrews thought about a three, didn't take it. Now there's a fadeaway jumper by Sparling. He hits it.
I like Ben Sparling's game. He's a very solid player for this team. Handles the ball.
Almost stolen away by Sparling. Now that's stolen away. There's a three-pointer going up and doesn't go. Rebounded in there
by Helmsy.
Yeah.
8-11.
Helmsy now at the top of the key, drops it off. There's a three-pointer all alone. Got nothing, just doesn't go right on the tip of the iron. Sparling nice dribble inside. Couldn't go anywhere with it. Josh couldn't take the shot. Now he does. And it goes up, hits the net, goes straight up in the air, comes down. What a shot in there by Josh Ritchart. Oh, man. 2:50 left. Got it within one for Forest Lake on that turnover. Now he takes it in the paint, dumps it off, and that doesn't go, and he gets it right back as it rolled right off of Josh's hand.
You know, Helmsy, for being 7'2", isn't a real aggressive player.
Well,
he is not
charged.
Yeah, he's not charging the basket and really creating anything for himself. He's standing around kind of watching the ball and letting the other players play.
There's a shot going up, doesn't go, off the iron, rebounded in there by Sparling, comes up with it. 13-10 to score. Working it around. There's Josh with a good
That's
look.
the shot they want. That's the shot they want right there. Josh is all by himself. He's 4 for 4.
$13 to 12. Cross court pass almost knocked away by Sparling. There's a three-pointer going up. He gets it. That was Pavlonis for three. Everybody's hitting.
Everybody's hitting.
There's Austin Maynard with the shot.
The Falcons staying in this game with great shooting.
$16 to 14. Now play being set up. Good defense by the Falcons. 58 seconds down low. Man. Somaji gets his 8th point of the game. Taking it all the way in. Oh, that could be goaltending, but just not.
That had to be goaltending, but who knows?
There it is. Nice. That was a nice move in there by Josh Ritchart.
Josh Ritchart's having a game, and he's showing Somaji that he's got moves. He's got to come out and get him.
Now over in the corner, thought about a three, doesn't take it. Now driving in, stolen away. They've got him wide open. And it's going to count it.
Andrew Ritchart going all the way down the hole and pounds on the floor before he gets up.
Got a chance to make it a three-point play, get it within one point of the first period.
Here's a replay of that shot. Let's see if it was a goaltend, Marty. You call it. And here it comes. Now watch, it goes up. That's a 10.
That's a goaltend.
That's a 10.
Doesn't get it. And that ends the first period, but a good first period for the Falcons.
Forest Lake hanging right in there. Only down by 2 points. And like I said, if they get their sea legs, I'll tell you, they're staying in this thing with excellent shooting, a very high percentage. All the players around the perimeter are hitting.
I'm surprised one of those referees didn't call that goaltending, because he was up in front of the basket and he knocked that thing away and knocked it down all the way down court, and picking the ball up was...
Let's see it one more time here, and we're doing this to be objective here. Let's see that it looks like that ball is coming down right there. Yeah, that's a coming down thing. That's definitely coming down. So
then coming up with it, taking it all the way to the hoop was Pavlonis.
I took a moment just to tell the official that was a goaltend.
Now taking the ball in, and they get it on over, but then stolen away on a errant pass. Now Maynard comes up and tries to put the full court press on. Now they get it up the court. In the ball game is Barriga. Oh, a little underhand flip, doesn't go, but then coming up with the rebound and cleaning it up. That was Tyler Starling. We got a Sparling and a Starling.
Ow. That had to hurt. Andrew Moore losing his footing. I don't think he was pushed. Comes down on his elbow.
Now they'll give it out to Maynard. Inside, no place to go, being guarded in there by Somaji. And now baseline, a three-pointer going up, and he's got it. Nothing but net for Josh Ritchart.
Josh Ritchart is keeping him in the game. How many's he got, Marty? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He's got 13 points.
Yeah, the full court press, but then they got the ball down the court. 25 on the shot clock. Down low, and feed, and he traveled. Turnover. Got it within one. Got a chance to take the lead right here for the first time tonight, Paul. Another three-pointer going up and off the iron. Just a little bit too flat. Almost stolen away, and it does. They are able to save it. Oh,
yeah, there's a dunk.
Yeah. Oh, they called a travel.
Josh Ritchart going to show Somaji that he's got some moves under the basket, too. Puts a head fake on him. Leaves him flat-footed and goes around him for the dunk, and unfortunately traveled.
Yeah, he was. that was pretty though.
It was good stuff.
Almost stolen away. Shot, and they're going to call a reach in by Andrew Ritchart.
Here's a replay of that dunk, and this is a terrific move. And watch, he freezes him with a head fake right there, comes out, goes right around.
Oh yeah, he did. He shuffled.
Little extra shuffle.
Yeah. Stolen away. Good defense by Forest Lake. Now bringing the ball up the court is Andrew Ritchart. Now taking it in. No place to go. There's a three going up and in and out. Doesn't go. Rebounded. And looks like Josh got one in the nose.
Up trying to battle for that rebound and stuck his head in there.
So he got called for the foul, but he took the brunt of it. Long pass down court. 1 point ball game. Yeah, top of the key now is Barriga. Tries to drive in, can't do it, being guarded nicely in there by Sparling. Three-pointer off the iron, goes out of bounds, and that'll be Forest Lake ball.
See, Marty, Somaji doesn't even charge the basket. That ball went up, and he stood there on the outside block looking at it go up. He didn't go for the rebound. If he went for the ball, there's no way they could stop him.
Stolen away as Sparling lost the handle on it. Now they get it down low, and yeah, that's going to be there all night.
You bet. Against any team.
Yep, 24-21. Another three-pointer going up and off the iron. Had a good look at that basket. Just didn't hit it. Now they get it on over in the corner, trying to get it down. Baseline. Blocked away by Andrew. Takes it up again, blocked again, but now they're going to give him a call for a foul.
Andrew is a warrior. He is in there fighting.
So going to line will be Tyler Starling to see if he can get two more.
Second foul on.
Gets the first one.
On Andrew. Here's a replay. And he gets up and he gets the first block from behind. Recovers. And maybe gets a little bit of an arm
he
there.
Did. Good defense. Oh, they got it back, and then they make a three-point play out of it. Good hustle in there by Carano. Oh, the errant pass, going to be a jump ball. Possession goes to Woodside. Dawson Young in the game.
Forest Lake's going to press. To break this press, they're just simply throwing a high pass into Somaji, which is unstoppable, and then he directs traffic from there.
Nice to have a tall man on the court, isn't it? Do a lot of things. That doesn't go, and rebounded in there by Andrew Ritchart.
Falcons in a basket.
He brings it up, gets a screen from his brother. Three-pointer, nothing but net. Big three, 27-24 within three now.
Very fast first half, about ready to come to an end. 3 minutes and 57 seconds left.
Now in the game is Corbin. Down low, there's a travel. No, there's
an elbow.
Elbow, yeah, he threw his elbow out. Turnover. Substitutions coming back into the game is Pavlonis.
Great sportsmanship being displayed by both teams. No arguments to the referees. No problems.
Andrew with a feed over to Maynard. Maynard no place to go. There's a three-pointer from way downtown. Doesn't go. And with the rebound is Somaji. And there's going to be a reach-in foul on Maynard.
Not a wide shot there. Ben Sparling is he's an excellent three-point shooter, but he was way outside. And they got to know that if they miss that shot, that the likelihood is Somaji's going to get the rebound.
Yeah, oh, definitely, because he's right up there getting that thing right as it comes off the iron. There's a three-pointer going up, and nothing but net. That was Carano.
They're giving Josh a rest, sitting on the bench right now, and they need some points out of someone else.
And doesn't go, and he gets the rebound. Makes it look easy, doesn't he? Maynard on the guard. Helmsy. Drives it in, dishes it off. Oh. This is fun to watch, isn't it?
8-point game.
So now Andrew out of the top of the key, looking about taking it in, can't do it. The ball's knocked away on a good defensive play by Toronto.
They need to get Josh back in the game. They need to get some offense going again. They haven't scored a point since he came out. Oh, he's at the scorer's bench now.
And there's going to be a travel call. Good defense in there by Andrew.
Asnakarn's coming back in, as will Josh Ritchart. You know what's exciting, Marty, is that Josh Ritchart is a sophomore, and he is going to get better and better and better and bigger.
Yep. Now Andrew will try to take it in. A jumper from 15 feet doesn't go, but look at this. Coming in with getting that rebound was Azarkan.
One of the smallest players on the court.
Yeah, 5'11".
He should have kicked it back out and started over.
There's another three going up, and he hits it. Wow. That was Pavlonis for his second three of the night. 35-24. Oh, he was just off balance on that one, trying to do a little bit too much. Oh, look at that. Quick pass down the court. Pavlonis with another 2 points.
And Coach Dave Thomas is going to take a 20-second timeout. When you stay in the game with great shooting from the outside, you're going to have those times when you have a slump. You can't hit more than 50% of the shots at high school level. You just can't. And they were way over that in the first quarter. Falcons.
Good shot of the Falcons.
Falcons down 24-37 now with a minute 22 left. There's Dave Thomas.
Take a look at that replay.
So this is Somaji, and he just makes a big one step, and what are you going to do to that? You got to stand there and get run over, I guess. Right. What else could you possibly do?
So 1:27 left to go in this half and counting. 37-24, a big run of 17-6 here in this second period. Now they get it down, trying to get it on the baseline, couldn't do it. Can't work it inside. No.
Doesn't take a quality shot here to finish.
Three on the shot clock. There's one from way down on hits an air ball, but that was from way outside. (37-24), 51 and counting here. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown. Exciting Division V state playoff action. Look at this. Boom. They're going to call a foul on.
Looks like they're going to call it on Josh Ritchart.
Yeah, Josh gets his. That should be his second. It is. Doesn't go. Well, that's one way of getting a rebound. Keep him at the free throw line. See that? Look, and now they're going to call a foul.
They'll get a couple.
But see, that's one of the disadvantages of having to go up against somebody that is that tall, is it takes you out of your shot. Because he had to go way up high and try to get it off the glass.
You're always thinking about him, whether it's during the shot or after the shot for the rebound. You know you got to get a quality shot off.
In and out by Josh.
Somaji.
They've been stymied at 24 points. Let's see if they can break the ice here, and he does. Crowd gives off a big cheer. 23 seconds, 39-25. Well, they'll try to work it around for the last shot. The shot clock is off. 9. Try to get it inside. Three-pointer going up. Hey, nothing but net. Oh, my. Right at the buzzer.
There he is. Big Greg Somaji. Now you know why USSB Santa Barbara, UC Santa Barbara, has already got him signed up.
17 points in that first half.
Here's a replay of one of Somaji's dunks as we look at the line score. Like I said, he's not a real aggressive player. He's not. He's a position player,
right,
because he knows there's just no one that can stop him.
Look at that run, 22-7.
You see, if Josh was to come out and put a body on him, it would leave the other player wide open.
Right.
Yep. So it's the decision you have to make of how you're going to play somebody that big, if you can at all.
All right, we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week, the Division V state playoff, is underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers Construction is a general contractor who has been serving the community since 1953. They are experts of driveway and road buildings and paving, earthwork, finishing, grading, ditching, and culverts for storm control, placement of underground utilities, water and storm drain systems, septic and sewer systems, and common utility and foot trenches. It's all waiting for you at Hanson Brothers Construction. Proud to be a part of the Hanson Brothers Enterprises, where no job is too small.
And by Soft Answers, owner Dallas Wilhelm specializes in software management, design, and consulting. That's why everyone says Dallas is the best friend your computer system ever had. And at Soft Answers, they are proud to once again be a supporter of Nevada Union Sports and all the enjoyment and pride the Miners bring to our community. Dallas salutes the commitment of all NU players, their coaches and families, and is proud to donate his time once again as the NU Miner freshman basketball coach.
Hills Flat Lumber Company. Have you been to the new Hills Flat in Grass Valley? The Pardini family has created a beautiful new state-of-the-art facility in Grass Valley on Railroad Avenue, just behind the original Hills Flat, to serve you even better. The retail area holds over 30,000 square feet of products that you'll need and is environmentally sensitive with a radiant floor and geothermal heating and cooling system. So now there are two great facilities to serve you, Hills Flat in Colfax and the newest Hills Flat on Railroad Avenue in Grass Valley. Hills Flat Lumber Company.
And by Forest Lake Christian High School. Choosing the right high school has become one of the most strategic decisions a parent can make. It demands a quality choice. Forest Lake Christian School was founded in 1966 as an independent evangelical Christian day school. They are a charter member of the ACSI and welcome students of any race, color, gender, nationality, or ethnic origin. They are also accredited by the Western Association of Schools and Colleges and a member of the Association of Christian Schools International. When it comes time to choose a high school for your child, choose quality. Choose Forest Lake Christian High School.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 11th season of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown, bringing you all of this exciting basketball action tonight. And be sure to stay tuned after the game as we announce the Touchdown Production Player of the Game, presented by Combi Trophy and Awards. Once again, Paul and I will select the most deserving Forest Lake player of the evening and talk with them immediately after the game. So stay tuned for the Touchdown Player of the Game, all presented by Combi Trophy and Awards. And let's throw it down to Gil with a very special guest.
Yeah, Marty, I found one of our previous players of the game, Kayla Campora, down here. Of course, everyone recognizes her from the Forest Lake Lady Falcons team. And Kayla, the home team is a little behind tonight.
Yeah, I do realize that. It's the they can't really stop that big 7'2" guy, so it's kind of hard for that.
Aren't you glad there's not girls like that in your league?
Oh yeah, I'm really glad.
Now the Forest Lake Lady Falcon team kind of ended up on a not so happy note. You guys were one game away from Arco Arena and kind of faltered there in the third period. Looking back on it now, about almost a week later, what do you think happened there coming out of halftime?
Coming out of halftime, we were happy we were up, but it was just kind of, I don't know, we didn't come out playing our defense, and it was really hard for us. And we had a lot of sick people on the team.
Is normally you guys start the third quarter a little differently?
Actually, we usually start third quarter like our best quarter, so I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened.
So it's completely just the opposite of what you normally do.
Yeah, we usually come out strong and change the game around third quarter, but it's kind of different the other day.
And what did your coach say to you after the game?
He said we had a really good season, and not many people were expecting us to come this far, but we really showed them, and that we played a good game, but we could have played a better one if we played good defense on third quarter and came out strong.
Now, does this inspire the kids that are coming back next year, the success that you had this year?
Yeah, I think it does. We're going to actually have a summer league and go to a lot of camps. There's going to be a lot of people that actually go to those, so I think it's going to be good.
All right, well, listen, thanks for spending a few minutes with us here. Unexpectedly run into you and have you on as our halftime guest, and good luck to the Lady Falcons over the summer and then, of course, next year.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
All right, Kayla Kampora there. Forest Lake Lady Falcon, as we are at halftime here. Score 42-25, and guys, I'm not sure that we were ready for that kind of a score at half.
No, I don't. I think you're right, Gil. But when you're playing against a player of the status of Greg Samagi, I'm sorry, how you pronounce it? Samogi. I guess you have to change your game, Marty.
17 points. He's got almost half of what their team has, and it's one of those things where how do you defend them?
Yeah, exactly right.
So Greg Samogi is putting on a show here tonight, doing a dunk contest, and he's winning it. Well, as the teams come out on the court, we'll tell you that this NorCal Division V Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by the Beam Easy Living Center. The end of an analog TV is less than a year away, and the Beam Easy Living Center has been selected as your official local information center for the high-def rollout occurring in February 2009. The Beam Center's professionals know that you have a lot of questions on how this government program will affect your TV enjoyment. And they are ready and qualified to answer all of your questions about the upcoming changeover. Just another reason to trust the Beam Easy Living Center for all of your home electronic needs.
And by All Phase Heating and Air Conditioning. Buying a heating and cooling system for your home is one of the most important purchases you'll make, and one that you don't want to take lightly. That's why All Phase Heating and Air Conditioning only installs Tran Comfort System. The Tran system is the most energy efficient you can get to heat and cool your home. Doran and Max Bennett are experts at All Phase and Nevada County's only certified Tran Comfort specialist. So remember, All Phase Heating and Air Conditioning, proud supporter of football sports.
And by Shelley Smart Shopper. March is here, and your latest edition of Shelley Smart Shopper is good for a full 3 months. The March edition is chock full of shopping savings that lasts for a full 3 months. Inside, you'll find coupon values for restaurants, specialty shops, and services. And that's where you'll also find the NorCal Game of the Week. Find everything for your home and your life. It's the one and only Shelley Smart Shopper.
And by B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. Their True Value Easy Care paints spread evenly and come in custom colors. And don't forget about their customer service. They're always there to lend you a helping hand. In the Garden Center, you'll find a complete nursery with expert advice for your trees, shrubs, and perennials. So they're open 7 days a week for your shopping convenience. Start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating 11 years of bringing you only the best of local sports television. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to stay with us after the game for the Touchdown Production Player of the Award presented by Combi Trophy and Awards. So Paul and I will pick the deserving player, and
they're coming out.
There's a turnover right there to start as I look down, I think Josh looked down and the ball went by him. So they start off with a turnover. 42-25. It's been all Woodside.
Woodside, the number 6th ranked team in the NorCals, and Forest Lake Falcons, the number 5.
And that's going to be a foul called. I thought Woodside was.
I beg your pardon, number 4, and Forest Lake is number 5. That is correct, Marty.
All right, going to the line to shoot 2 will be Helmsy. There's a good shot of him. He gets the first one.
This score has certainly quieted the gym.
Yes, it certainly has. And that one doesn't go, and it's tipped, and it's going to be saved in there very nicely by Pavlonis. Now taking it all the way in, but then losing it, and it's going to be a reach-in foul.
I believe that was on 22. Was that on Arsnikon? No, they gave it to Ben Sparling.
Yes, Sparling was charged with that foul. Now a cross-court pass. Getting in position for a 3. Puts it up, in and out, doesn't go. And with the rebound is Ben Sparling. So now Andrew will bring it up. Gets it over in the corner to Maynard. Maynard now tries to take it in, can't do it. Now goes baseline, puts it up, but there's another block. Oh, nice pass down low. Great lead, great feed to Pavlonis, and he gets the 2 points, 45. Oh, there's a 3-pointer by Josh Ritchart.
Josh shooting well from the outside tonight. And that is one shot that they can get.
And he sure has a nice touch when he releases that ball, doesn't he?
I'm looking forward to seeing how he matures as a basketball player.
Look at that, right over the top of Josh. You just can't, there's just no way you're going to defend that. There's another 3-pointer, and so maybe that's the solution. Just stay outside the arc and throw up the 3-pointers and make them.
You got to make them all, though.
That's right, I know. Double team over there, and they get able to save it. And they're stolen away. They got 2-on-1. No look pass to Andrew. Puts it up, doesn't go. He was trying to change hands. There's a shot, and look at this.
All the way down the court.
Boy, that's a 4-point swing right there. 49-31. Now Maynard gets it. Oh, almost lost it, and he does. It's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to be Forest Lake ball. Good save in there by Arzakon.
They need to come out and set a screen for Josh or Andrew. Shoot that 3.
So now Maynard will bring it up, being guarded in there by Feldman. Goes all the way around the outside. Thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Now Sparling. Now no look pass back. Oh, just a little bit short by Josh, and he didn't get it. Watch that alley-oop coming this way. Timeout's going to be called by Coach Al Klein. (49-31), Paul, here with 5:08 left.
Both teams kind of treading water, point-wise. Forest Lake able to stay in it with their 3-point shooting. Here's a good picture. Many of these seniors, if they don't win tonight, will be turning in their uniform, playing their last basketball game of their high school career.
There are 3 of them on the Forest Lake squad.
little housekeeping being done by the coach, and where they had their huddle, making sure the perspiration is off the floor.
.26 on the shot clock as Woodside will inbound. I think we say they're ready. Dave Sheldon releases the ball, and inbounding will be Woodside. With the ball is Helmsy, drives it in, hop, skip, and a jump, and there's a block.
Good block by Josh Ritchart. We saw him block shot after shot at Arco Arena.
Exactly.
And right now, with Somaji on the bench, he's the biggest man on the floor.
Oh, nice save in there and steal by Sparling. He puts it up and he gets it.
And he gets a foul.
He'll go to the line to make it a possible three-point play, but now coming back in, you take the big guy out of the game, all of a sudden it makes it a whole different ball game. In and out, doesn't go. Now, taking the ball up is Helmsy. He has to get it over to Burka. Inside down low, fadeaway jumper, puts it up.
Pushing the ball, the Falcons.
And thought about a three, doesn't take it. Sparling takes it in, dishes it back off to Andrew. Andrew tries to take it in and gets tripped. And let's see what they're going to call.
They're going to say just lost the ball.
Fans don't like the call.
You know, Marty, I'm not sure. They're making a head fake and then trying to drive the lane, but once they get down the lane, they run into Somaji, and so even though the lane may be open, they're not able to get a quality shot. They're almost better off taking the outside shot.
And there's a nice putback. That was Starling. Maynard now. Oh, down low to Andrew. They've worked on that in the basketball court in the driveway, haven't they?
Yep, you can bet on that. Andrew making a head fake one way, then drop stepping to his left, wide open, and the ball's perfectly placed by his brother Josh. Good play.
There's a pass. It got away from Burka as he tried to get it, break into the baseline, and couldn't handle it. Coming back in is Toronto. 53-35, 3:34 left in the third period. Oh, thought about now they'll take the three, but then the ball gets tipped. It was tipped.
And they're going to give it back to Forest Lake.
Visiting fans are calling for an air ball, but the reason it was an air ball is because it was tipped in flight. So now Andrew will bring it up. No backcourt violation on that, as you can inbound the ball as far back as you want. There's a shot that was off the iron and doesn't go, but rebounded in there by Woodside. They'll bring it up. Helmsy dishes it off, baseline, doesn't go, but then tipped back.
Ball was in the rim. They're going to say it was offensive goaltending. They're not going to allow the shot.
He's got every play in the book, doesn't he?
You know, Marty, I'm looking at him right now standing on the basket. We're talking about Somaji here. I think he can just reach up and touch the rim without flat-footed.
Whoa, man, look at that block. That was a baseball block. I mean, a football block, I should say. Thinking of baseball season already. There's another one. Now he's going to get called. He threw two blocks.
That was on number 24, I believe, huh?
No, that was 22, Arzakhan. That's his second foul. 2:55, 53-35. 18-point game. Now down low, stolen away. Good hustle. Bringing the ball up all the way, and just knocks it away.
Trying to draw the foul. He laughs as he Sparling laughs as he inbounds the ball, knowing that he's, up against a tree.
Now going baseline, and they're going to call it
a little out of control. Here's a replay of that block underneath by Sparling. And watch, he goes in. He tries to get the foul by putting his elbow in there. And
he put his head into his chest.
Yep.
Sparling they're trying to do anything they can to get to the foul line, get some points. Try taking it into the paint with the big man standing there. It's tough to get a shot off. Oh, stolen away. Good hustle in there by Sparling. Now they got a no-look pass to Andrew. He puts it up and he gets it. Andrew Ritchart. Now he's full court press. Now they throw it away. Good defense by both Sparling and Andrew Ritchart.
The Falcons can still get back in this ball game. They need to hit some of their shots. Keep putting pressure on the ball.
There's a three going up. Too hard. Tipped away. And now there's going to be a block called. A reach-in foul. On 22. No, who was that? That was 20. Maynard. 157. Back to 16 points. Look at this, turn around, fade away. Oh, good defense in there by Josh Ritchart. Now there's going to be a reach in on 11. That's Burka. Kyle Burka. Reach in.
Only the first foul, is that right? Second foul of the quarter.
Second one, yep. Get it over to Sparling. He'll bring it up. He gets a screen. Oh, look at this. Trying to get it over to Josh.
He tried to go through Samaji, and that wasn't going to happen.
They work it around over in the corner. Now they get to Maynard, top of the key. Takes a dribble and gets knocked away. Saved. And no, they recover. Stolen away. Bringing the ball up the court is Helmison. Triple team, almost a walk. Now they get it out. 1:02 left, third period. They're going to work some time off the clock. 14 on the shot clock.
The Falcons need to get Josh that three-point shot that he was hitting. He hasn't really had any open looks, and they're not really working the ball to him. They're trying to drive down the lane, and they're really not getting anything going on. They need to set some picks outside and give him that three-point shot that he seems to be stroking so well.
So coming in the game is Corbin and Young for Forest Lake. Now they work it outside. They got a new fresh shot clock. Oh, alley-oop. Oh.
When in doubt, go inside.
He just hangs outside the key, and then you put that alley-oop on it, and comes up there, grabs it, and just drops it in the bucket. Now Josh has to get it out to Corbin. Over to Sparling. Fadeaway jumper. No good. And there's a turnaround jumper and doesn't go, and it's going to be off of. Did they save it?
Yeah, they saved it.
And the clock ran out, but didn't it hit the net at one point in time? I mean, the rim? Maybe not.
So that's 3 quarters in the books, Marty. There's our line score. Both teams kind of treading water. 12 points by Forest Lake, 13 points by Woodside. Here's the replay on that last possession. And they're working for the open shot, and then they get it off and are not able to rally back up the ball. And then Josh.
That was Young. Saves it, but then they couldn't take the shot. Tried to rush it, and just came off his hands, and that clock ran down to 0. And
so the Combi Falcons player of the game here, Marty.
I got to go with Josh. He's played a whale of a ball game.
How many points do you have him for? It looks like you've got him for about 17.
17 points of the 37. So, and he's had a tough night going against the the likes of Somaji. Now they got the alley-oop going in, and he blocks that shot, but then a tip putback by Pavlonis. Whoa, that was going to be off the hands of Arzakhan.
Somaji seems to be a very nice guy. He's quick to lend a hand to pick the other team's players up, giving them a high five.
He just patted Maynard. Maynard, 5'10". Now there's a good feed down low inside, and it's going to be fouled.
Good drive down the basket by Helmsey.
He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Like we mentioned earlier, Helmsey is, along with Greg Somaji, are in the Hungarian national team together. Two great players.
There's a fadeaway jumper, and it hits it. That's Pierce Arzagon, who gets his first 2 points of the game. 7:15 left. It's a 21-point game in favor of Woodside. No look pass down low, jump, doesn't go, but he's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Look, that was on Josh, I believe. That's his third foul.
We'll watch Somaji shoot a couple of free throws. He's got a nice touch from the outside. He hit a three-pointer earlier.
And there's the next one. Guy's a natural out there, isn't he?
I'm going to count up his points.
17 plus 10, 27 points of the 62. Josh now takes it, a jumper, 15 feet off the iron, doesn't go. They just have to continue to take those shots from outside because they just can't get inside.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Oh, there's a 15-footer, nothing but net. He's got nice touch too, this Pavlonis.
And Coach Dave Thomas is going to take a timeout.
64-39. Boy, that's quite a combination of Ignas Pavlonis and Greg Samochi.
Here's the line score. The fourth quarter, I'd say, is just a tad. That can't be right.
Well, let's see. 55, and they've got that's 9 points. 9 points, not 19. There it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Not a lot of good things can be said over there on that Forest Lake Falcons bench.
Well, They're hanging in there for being up against a tower of power there.
Yep. And that really is the story of this game.
So now bringing up the court is Maynard. Josh down low to his brother, turnaround jumper, 6-footer. Doesn't go, just comes up a little short. Double team, but they are able to break the press, and now they'll bring it up. They're going to start running some time off the clock. Down low. There's a shot off the glass, doesn't go, but then with the ball, there's so much, it makes it look easy. How do you just can't, you just can't defend it. Oh, almost stolen away.
If Somaji was a more aggressive player, Marty, he could get 100 points in the game.
Yeah,
he could. If all they have to do is lob it in there, I'm wondering why they haven't won every single game. I know they've won 22 in a row. They've also lost 5 games this year. And what team is going to have a player that can match up with him?
Maybe the Sacramento Kings or the LA Lakers, somebody.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him playing on one of these teams.
Yeah, no kidding. There's a block. See, they're not taking their normal shot. He had to take that shot fading away to his left. And
just to try to find some way to get the ball to the basket.
Yeah. So now inbounding will be Sparling. There's a three-pointer going up off the iron, doesn't go, and Woodside saves it. Full court press, down court, and he's able to save. Oh, and that was a good defense in there by Josh to keep him from dunking that ball. 68-39. There's a three-pointer going up. It's an air ball, doesn't go. Stolen away. Good hustle in there by Sparling. He dishes it off. It doesn't go. Too hard off the iron. Just not taking advantage of their opportunities when they can make a steal.
They're not getting them.
No. 4:45 left in this ball game.
39-68. A lot of long faces over on the Falcons bench. This was their first ever section championship, and they've got a lot of things to be proud of. They can hold their heads up.
Oh, another dunk.
Yikes.
Right over the top of Josh. Oh, there! Look at that ball is blocked.
And you won't see a better move by a senior. That was a beautiful move by Andrew Ritchart going in the key, but he just followed right along and just swatted it away.
He just covers so much territory. 70-39. Now some substitutions coming in here for Forest Lake. Get a chance for some of the other players to get some playoff action. Doesn't go. He just takes the ball away. Just reaches up there, and
he sure does.
They'll try to run some more time off the clock. 4:02 left. Oh,
nice move into the basket.
Yeah, right. That was a good move there by Burka. There's a three going up, and Andrew hits it. 14 points, stolen away. Oh, but then Andrew puts it up on a follow-up.
Great follow-up by Andrew Ritchart. He's still battling.
Yep, this is be his last game. Nice pass down low, but then bringing it out. I don't think you want to have Samoji dribbling the ball. Stolen away by Josh. Gets it himself, and he puts it up, and let's see what they're going to call.
They're going to say it walked, I believe. So the Combi Trophy Player of the Game, Marty, got to be Josh.
Yep.
Josh Ritchart for his effort. We gave it to his brother.
They gave it to both of them, that duel down in Galt.
That's true.
There's a three going up, and he gets a three. He's not giving up.
Got such a pretty shot.
Yep.
That's a charge.
Yep. And a good positioning there by Josh Ritchart. He just held his ground.
Coach Al Klein's going to take a timeout.
2:48 left to go in this ball game, 72-47. "17 points for Andrew and 17 points for Josh.
And of the 47 total, that's 34, the 47.
Maynard's got 5, Arzakon got 2, Sparling's got 6, and that's your scoring.
You know what you got to love about the Ritchart boys, too. If you recall when we interviewed them, when they won the Player of the Game, they just both showed how much they love each other. And
Yeah, right.
you know, Josh said how much Andrew was his hero.
Mm-hmm.
You got to love that.
Yep. The official player, Combi Trophy Award winner for the Player of the Game is Josh Ritchart. Sparling's played a good game. He was hustling all night long. Oh, tried to get the ball by him. Couldn't do it.
Coach Al Klein's going to leave his starters in, many of them anyway. He's certainly going to leave in Somaji.
Oh, there's a kick. Good hustle in there by Sparling. He'll come out now. Coming in is Young. And going out is Josh Ritchart. .218. There's a good shot of Josh. Well, they'll keep working around, run some time off the clock. This is a very disciplined team, this Woodside. That didn't go. Triple team, and he's going to get
fouled
right underneath there, and that's only the 4th foul on
the Woodside Panthers. That shows a lot of discipline. 4 fouls and a half, Marty.
Yep.
They never go into the bonus.
Now they get it on over in the corner. Almost stolen away. We got Hearn in the game, along with Stokes. Oh, that wasn't going to work. There's a three-pointer, but it's going to get tipped, I believe. No, they're not going to. They're going to say it wasn't tipped. 127, 72-47 is the score. How good is that team? Sacred Heart that held them to 44 points. This team, Woodside.
I'd like to have
Priory.
seen that game.
Oh man, that'd have been something. Great defensive no-look pass. Now they get it on over. Top of the key now. Inside low. They work it around. 102, 9 on the shot clock. There's a three going up and off the iron. They get it back. New shot clock. They'll bring it out. That is Helmsy.
Both teams being patient, letting this game wind down.
Three-pointer going up again, and he hits it. That is Drager. Umamoto puts it up off the iron. That doesn't go. 26 seconds. They can run the clock out here as this game draws to an end. And a timeout called. They're going to do a little substitution.
The official actually stopped the clock as they went cross court to let, looks like number 53,
Zach Brannigan.
Zach Brannigan into the game, giving a little playing time with 19 seconds left.
He's a junior. He'll be back next year.
We will interview Josh Ritchart, our player of the game. It'll be interesting to see what he has to say about playing someone of the caliber
the
of
clock's
Greg
running down.
Summerton.
There's your ball game. 47-75.
I'm disappointed, Marty. I got to tell you, I was expecting this Forest Lake team to be more competitive than this.
Well, it's tough to go up against a 7'2" senior signed on with the UC Santa Barbara.
But they ran into a buzzsaw, and there was no doubt after about a quarter and a half of play.
Well, he got 33 points. Greg Samoji got 33 points of his team's total of 75. And so that was kind of tough.
Here comes Josh over, and he's got his shoulders down. We're gonna
cheer him up a little bit.
Let's hope we can cheer him up here. I'm motioning him to come over.
He said, "I don't want to talk to you, Paul."
Gonna put the headset on him so he can hear what we have to say here. Josh, I'm going to congratulate you on a very good ball game. You are the Combi Trophy. Have a seat here, and let's talk a second. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So, Josh, it was a tough loss, and I know you're disappointed, but you can hold your head high. You won the section title. This has been a very good year for you all. You get to hang a banner in the gym here.
Yeah.
And
you get to come back next year.
You get to come back next year, and you're just going to get better, Josh. We were impressed with your game. Heck, you had a great shooting game tonight. Tell me what you thought about playing against this guy, Greg Sumaji.
It's tough just because he's so much taller than me, and then I tried to front him, but then they lobbed it over the top, so I just had to just try and shove him around a little bit. But we thought we could come in and stop him, but he just they throw it into him, and everyone else would hit their threes after that. So it was hard to play a defense against a team like this.
Exactly. He ended up the night with 33 points. You had 17. You stopped a couple of his dunks up there. That we were commenting on that. That was good, but it's tough for that lob pass in there. And just
what are you going to do, Josh?
No, what can you do?
You know, you're going to get bigger though, and stronger, and who knows? Maybe you'll be as big as him one of these days.
Maybe.
You shot very well in the first quarter.
Yeah.
You must. I think this is not official, but I think you shot about 8 for 10, and you hit some of those great three-point shots. You kept this team in the game. You must have been feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, my shot was just falling tonight, and it was every time I shot it looked good. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And somebody didn't come out and challenge you in the beginning of the game. Did you notice that?
Yeah, he just sat in the key.
He just sat in the key and let you shoot the ball until he figured out that you could make them.
Yeah.
Yep. So here you go. The Touchdown Productions player of the game, Josh Ritchart. I think you've got this. You got a couple of these now.
This will be your second one. We congratulate you on your fine performance all year, and great playoff at Arco. That you guys got to be real proud of your season.
Yeah, we had a great season, probably the best season in school history. So I think we can hang our heads high today.
I think
absolutely,
so.
absolutely.
Yeah. Well, congratulations again, Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
Congratulate your teammates when you get back in. All right, there's our player, the Combi player of the game. He gets a big hug from his mom as he goes back into the locker room, and that was they played a great game tonight. It was just too much of a 7'2" senior, Greg Somaji, with picking up 33 points and. I think that was the difference in the ball game.
No doubt about it. He sat down, Marty, for what, a total of a minute of the game. And when he sat down, the whole complexion changed on the whole court. I mean, it was obvious that
they started to move the ball around, be able to get it inside, no block shots, and then and so the coach, Al Klein, realized that I better get the big guy back in there
because they could easily turn the game around without him in the key. So that'll end the season for the Forest Lake Falcons, but they had a great run, the Section 5 champion, and all in all, it was a great season, and the boys the 3 seniors will be gone, Ben Sparling, Andrew Ritchart, and Austin Maynard, but they'll be bringing up the other players, the juniors, and some JV players will come up. They'll still have a pretty solid team next year. Absolutely.
Yep.
We can expect them, and like I said, I think Josh will become perhaps the dominant player in the league. Playing for Forest Lake, he's going to get stronger. He's going to get bigger. If he grows into his feet, for crying out loud, he'll be 7 foot.
Exactly right, and that's what they'll need. All right, I'd like to tell you that this final basketball game of the season for us. Paul, thanks for joining us.
It's been my pleasure, Marty. It's a pleasure to work with you.
And for this NorCal Game of the Week, Division V state champion title game, Hanson Brothers Enterprises. The Hanson family is proud to bring you this Falcon NorCal basketball.
And by soft answers, Debbie and Dallas Wilhelm congratulate their son John and all the NU Miners on a very fun season of basketball.
Hills Flat Lumber Company, Ed, Sandy, Jeff, Kennan, and Jason Pardini, along with Dave Cuddy, are proud to be a part of the NorCal Game of the Week.
Ed, Sandy, Jeff, Kennan, Jason Pardini, and of course Forest Lake Christian High School.
Wait a minute.
The faculty and staff of Forest Lake Christian love to support their Falcons and congratulate them on a job well done.
The Beam Easy Living Center. The Beam Center is proud to support youth sports in our community.
All-phase heating and air conditioning. Doreen and Max Bennett congratulate the section champion Forest Lake Christian Falcons on a job well done.
Shelley Smart Shopper. Shelley Arthur is a longtime supporter of the Game of the Week.
And by BNC True Value Garden Center, the Fowler family believes in character of youth sports.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating the decade +1 of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us tonight. And be sure to tune in next time as we begin our 2008 coverage of the high school spring sports. We'll start at Nevada Union with boys volleyball as the Miners take on the Wood Creek Timberwolves. So be sure to join Jim Adams and Ed Martin for NU versus Wood Creek as we continue the tradition of high school sports television right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. All right, Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown. Cut your mic. And our final score here was 75-47, a good game, but we've had 31 basketball games. I think that's what the total is. You and I did quite a few of them, Paul, on the road, over 900 miles in the last week and a half, and we've had a great season.
I've really enjoyed it, Marty. It's we've seen a little bit of everything. We covered Placer, Colfax, Bear River, Forest Lake Christian, NU. Seen a lot of excellent basketball, and finishing it off here at Forest Lake was a real treat. I'm glad everybody joined us at home.
Yeah, we had a good run. 31 games, all starting back in early December, and I think what we're going to do now is roll the credits and thank everybody that has worked with on these basketball telecasts here in the last 31 games. And your executive producer, of course, and director is Gilbert Dominguez.
Got to thank Gil.
Without him, we're nothing.
Pretty much. There's Brendan Duckett, Maverick King, and Casey Dominguez for titles and replays.
Your announcers, Paul Brown, Marty Mortensen, and Gene Smith.
And camera operators, Cassie Walker Sean Kashevsky, Gary Feisey, Chris Glass, Miles Everett, and Peter DiMartini. Thanks, guys. We did a great job this year. There's a picture of Maverick.
Maverick King on the camera there. Technical engineer Paula Mikowski.
Got her name right.
I hope so.
Remote facilities is the Commander 2.
Commander 2 maintenance provided by Plaza Tire and Auto Service. There's a good shot of Kazi.
Game of the Week award. Thank you to Combi Trophy and Awards. You can go to see them at www.combitrophy.com. It's been a real pleasure and an asset to bring that award every week.
There's Sean up there and high atop the Falcons nest. And Touchdown Sportswear, our beautiful jackets that we're all wearing. DK in Stitches.
Touchdown Accounting, Francis Cinto and Graziano, LLP.
And we'd sure love to hear from you as we conclude our basketball season. Now we start with spring sports. Call us at 274-2206 or write at email gil@touchdownproductions.com. And as we roll some of the highlights of tonight's game, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us. And for Paul Brown, Gil Dominguez, this is Marty Mortensen, and the rest of the Touchdown Production Sports team is proud to present this special presentation of Division V Basketball Championship Playoff, all on your NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.